Uh, Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Juju the Gamers on Juju Sports Corner, and I wanted to make this video before the thoughts on this topic ran out of my mind until the next time to vote. You know, as you can see in the opening clip, we are talking about the college football playoffs, and I'm not doing the game previews of, you know, Alabama and Cincinnati and Georgia and Michigan. I will do those videos later. But what I want to talk about is regarding the expansion for it. And what's a way to fix it. So, as we all know, the current playoffs are 4 teams, and that'll be running into the 2025 season. After that, there is no playoffs. Like, it's done. Like, unless they renew or extending the 14 playoffs, it's done. But here's the thing. Everybody wants expansion, whether it's 6 teams, 8 teams, or 12 teams. Now in the meetings that took place earlier this month, they basically said the only thing we've agreed on is that it needs to be expanded. Like the college football commissioners, they basically all got together and it was like the only thing they agreed on, that it needs to be expanded. Now, they said the details are, you know, kind of murky when they start, deciding, is it 12 teams, is it 8 teams, is it automatic qualifiers, or is it at-large bids, what? Now, the backstory is there was a 12-team model that went through, that all the commissioners agreed on, that went through, that was being worked on way before, and it was going to get unveiled this past summer. It's going to get unveiled. It was agreed to by all the commissioners until Texas and Oklahoma said they were leaving to the SEC in the middle of the night. Like, nobody had knew, and that basically, you know, as we all know, it angered the Big 12 commissioner, and the other commissioners like, hold on a second, we was all working on this 12-team playoff, and you out here, and SEC was basically stealing from the Big 12. Like, rated their teams in the middle of the night, like in the middle of the night, like a thief in the night. So it was just crazy. So they had a 12-team model in place with I believe it was the highest conference championships at large, and then it was like the highest conference championships, and then it was at large bids. The issue is the commissioners can't agree. I believe they can agree on the 12 teams. They can't agree on whether it needs to be automatic bids or highest conference, championship bids plus the at-large bids. So I got a solution. I have a solution for how to fix this. Everybody calls, the big-time college football conferences basically the minor league of the NFL, which it kind of is, the farm system, like they have in MLB. You look at their playoff model, and you kind of devise a way around, like, shaping it into college football. So you know how, like, the different conferences all have divisions, right? So let's say the Big Ten East and the Big Ten West, that conference championship game, whoever wins that conference championship game gets an automatic bid into the playoffs. The SEC championship get an automatic bid. The ACC gets an automatic bid. The Pac-12 gets an automatic bid. I believe the Big 12 is still going to be a Power 5 conference, so they get an automatic bid. You have the 5, big conferences with an automatic bid. You have the highest ranked group of 5 get an automatic bid. So whether it be Cincy, Houston, BYU, UCF, before they go to the Big 12, before they leave to the Big 12, Boise State, that highest ranked group of 5 gets a bid. And then, you have the at-large bids. They might have had a great season, but, they slipped up. In a conference championship game, they had a bad loss early in the season, or they have like 2 losses. You give them you give them an at-large bid. So what I was thinking was, in this case, 1 through 4 would have the bye week. So Alabama, Michigan, Georgia, and Cincinnati will all have bye weeks. So, actually, you know what? Let me make sure I look up the rankings before I completely butcher this thought. So, if y'all could just, kind of work with me through this. Just work with me through this. I just wanted to picture the rankings. I don't want the whole damn thing. Bro, just give me an image of the ranking. Okay, so here's what this is not from this week. Jesus. Oh my God, why can I not? All right, hold on. Okay, so I got the rankings. I pulled them up. So Alabama, Michigan, Georgia, and Cincinnati would all have buys. Like in the NFL, you win your conference, you get a bye week. You win that region, you get a bye week. They get a bye week. So 5 and 6 is Notre Dame and Ohio State. So Notre Dame, Ohio State, Baylor, and Ole Miss would have at-home campus games. It's a playoff game. It's a playoff game. And then you would have, let's see, 5 and 9, 6 and 10, 7 and 8. It would be 5 and 12, 6 and 10, 7 and 9. Oh man, hold on, I just fucked this up. Wait a second. Okay. I got it now. So let's just think about these matchups. Pitt at Notre Dame. It's going to be in South Bend, and it's in January, so it's probably going to be snowing. Most likely it's in Indiana. It's going to be cold, a snowy game. Pittsburgh, the University of Pitt plays at Heinz Field. It's always cold in the winter. That'll be a great matchup to watch. So Ohio State will be playing Utah, which is ironic because they played them in their bowl game. So, and I will be in Columbus. So once again, those are two kind of winterized teams used to the cold weather because it's in Ohio. It's going to snow in Ohio. So that'll be an interesting game. Utah with a Pac-12 will finally get into the playoffs. So let's see. Next game will be Baylor Michigan State at Baylor in Waco. Have y'all seen Baylor Stadium? That stadium is amazing. Like it looks like a fun atmosphere to be in. Imagine if they hosted a playoff game, bro. Imagine if Waco, Texas. Imagine if Baylor, after winning the men's national championship game in the basketball, hosted a playoff game in football. That would be nuts. Like that atmosphere would be nuts. And then we have Ole Miss, and then we have Oklahoma State and going to Ole Miss. I've heard Ole Miss has a great atmosphere on game day. These games would be amazing. And if you think about it, these games would be rated. Like, these games would be highly rated because they're playoff games. They have meeting. They're all ranked teams playing up against each other. There's, teams that we never thought that would be in this position, that would be playing each other. And they're teams we're not used to seeing as an audience play each other. So we have all these factors in. I guess the only snag with the commissioners, the commissioners wouldn't allow ESPN to just, have all the ratings. So, and by commissioners, I mean the commissioners and the network partners like Fox and CBS. Like, they wouldn't just allow ESPN to have all these great matchups going into one network. So, I believe a 12-team playoff system can work. I believe the top 4 teams get a bye. The top 4 teams get a bye, but all the conference championships are automatically slotted. Because if you win your conference, you're going to be in the top 12 most likely. So you're going to get in. And then, you have a hectic squad like Cincinnati or like Boise State, Houston, UCF, BYU, or even though, San Diego State, who went like 11-2. Like, come on. So, if you have any suggestions about should the playoffs expand, should it not expand, and if it does expand, what do you want it to expand to, 8 or 12, and give me how you would solve this problem. Because expansion is going to happen in college football. It's going to happen. Now the question is, are they going to get their act together by this meeting that's coming up in January, so that the ball really can get rolling and we have expanded playoffs by the next season? Because if not, we're just not going to have it until after what? 25 college football season, 24-25. So it's going to be a long while before we get an actual playoff. But if you have any opinions on the college football playoff expanding, should it expand? And if it does expand, should it be 8 teams, 12 teams? How would you, the viewer, expand the playoffs if you wanted to expand, that is? If you're cool with 4, just say you're cool with 4. But let me know in the comments section what you think below. I'm Juju Gamer. This is Juju Sports Corner. Make sure you leave a like, hit that bell button that says, oh my God. Make sure you leave a like, hit that big red box that says subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification so you are notified every single time I upload. By the time you're seeing this, it's going to be Wednesday. It's going to be National Signing Day. It's a great day to be in college football, seeing all these kids' dreams come true. Their families' lives are getting ready to be changed. Tomorrow's going to be amazing. Like I said, I'm Juju the Gamer. This is Juju Sports Corner. See you next time in the next video.